Hey everybody on YouTube, it's MacGyver Mike 1. I'm going to be doing my very first requested video that I have to do. I want to thank Peter Kent and Robert Z for the comments on my top 5 Pink Floyd video. Thank you guys very much. I am a Floyd fan. I like any classic rock band, anything from the 90s, 70s, 60s, 80s, and so on. A little bit today, but mainly rock and roll. That's my cup of tea right there for music, and a little bit of techno, a little bit of like synthesized techno and disco music, like a little bit of that. I asked Peter to show his Van Halen collection. Good job on that. I like your collection. I'm a fan of the not the Sammy Hagar era. I don't like Sammy Hagar. The David Lee Roth era. I love that era. It's just hardcore and awesome. And then when Sammy Hagar came in, made it commercially for some odd reason. But I'm not talking about Van Halen. I only have one album by Van Halen. I'm not showing you my Van Halen collection because I only have one album. I have Fair Warning on CD. He requested me to do my Led Zeppelin collection. I don't have any Led Zeppelin albums yet. I'm planning on getting some Led Zeppelin albums. I do want to get some. I like Led Zeppelin, but I don't have any. So I'm going to be, I told him, how about my Nirvana collection? He's like, sure, do that. I'm like, alright. So I'm going to be showing you, I have, hold on, I'm counting the CDs here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 CDs, 1 DVD, and one little thing I want to show you. I have a Nirvana t-shirt, Nirvana buttons, and a Nirvana hat. Since this is the first video I'm using editing software on, I have Sony Vegas Pro. I'm going to be, well, I have Sony Vegas 12. I'm going to be showing you those via editing, so I hope you enjoy that. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy the pictures and stuff. I can't use Nirvana music for this video because copyright problems right now. I don't want Courtney Love suing me. I don't want Dave Grohl trying to kill me with a battle axe. No, that's more Courtney Love, so I'll see you guys after those little picture clips. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I'm a fan of Nirvana. I've been a Nirvana fan almost a year ago. I love Nirvana. Kurt Cobain is amazing. He spoke to us in a new generation, and I love Nirvana for that. And they're my favorite band of all time, along with the Beatles, because when I listen to the Beatles, I'm in a peaceful mood. When I'm listening to Nirvana, I'm a teenager. So yeah, I don't have all their CDs. I do want to get every Nirvana release. I'm trying to hunt down everything. I'm almost down to everything. I'm just missing a few things. But yeah, I don't have the With the Lights Out box set. I don't have the Lithium single, the singles that they have on CD. I can show you pictures of those. I don't have yeah, I don't have MTV Unplugged in New York on CD. I have it on my iPod. I bought it off iTunes. I need to get it on CD. I don't have the live albums, Mighty Banks to the Wishka, Live at Reading. I don't have those yet. I do want to get quite a bit of stuff, actually, because Nirvana is my favorite band, and they barely released any albums. I want to collect a lot of stuff. So, okay, now I'm going to show you my CDs first. First, I'm going to do these in chronological release date order. First is their debut album, Bleach. Actually, a lot of Nirvana fans, I don't think, never listened to this one. This had a cult following in like 1990, around when I think Nevermind came out. College at Radio Airplay. So the track list there. Actually, this is my favorite album from Nirvana. A lot of Nirvana fans will go like, okay, well, what about Nevermind? I love Nevermind. It's one of my favorite albums, but I love Bleach more. I just think it's more alternative driven. and kind of a punk attitude too. Here's the booklet. There's no track list or anything. The lyrics. This is a Bare Bones original CD release. I think, I don't know. This is an old CD. I got this used from the exchange. Here's the disc itself. Sub Pop release. See, that's old Sub Pop. It's not a David Geffen one. My favorite song in here is Love Buzz. I love that song. It's the first single that they ever released. If they release that on CD, I'll pick that up. I'll just pick up anything Nirvana related on CD. So yeah, that's Bleach. This is my favorite album from Nirvana. Next is, this is not an official copy of it, but I have it. This is Blue. This is a live, this is an EP actually. You can't find this in the US. This was only released in London, Europe, in the European area. If you find a regular copy of this in good condition, you're going to be spending a lot of money on that. That's like $80. So I burned myself a copy on disc because I don't want to spend $80 on a Nirvana CD, especially on a CD in general. I'm not spending one CD for $80. I'd rather spend a box set for that much money. It's an alright EP. It has stuff in Incesticide, so I won't recommend this just for hardcore Nirvana fans. I did it because I'm collecting everything. Here is their most well known. This is Nevermind. You might recognize this cover everywhere, like Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon. Nirvana's Nevermind is like all over the place. Buttons, t-shirts, the most in the other logo for Nevermind, with the weird smiley face. This is an original CD. I like this better than the deluxe edition because they didn't mess up the sound or anything. So I compared them. I went to the library. I rented a copy of the deluxe edition. Now, like, it's good. It's nice to have all those live tracks and everything. I did rip the CD and put the live most of the tracks that I don't have in any of my Nirvana CDs, and I put them on my iTunes. I'm making a new album for it. But I'd rather have the original CD. Has the original 12 tracks. My favorite song, it's kind of hard. There's a lot of good songs in this one. I love Smells Like Teen Spirit. It's one of my top 5 favorite songs from Nirvana. In Bloom is really good. Come As You Are is one of my favorites. Just the whole track list in here is just amazing. I don't know how Nirvana never made a bad song. I don't think they never made a bad song. Here's I forgot to show you the disc for Blue. I mean, like the outside and stuff. Here's that. It's just a CDR. Exposure meter just popped out of nowhere on my camera. Here's the Nevermind booklet. This is when Dave Grohl joined the drumming thing for Nirvana. That they had Chad Cumming. I can't remember his name. Chad Cumming. I think it's Chad Cumming for Bleach. So he's a good drummer too. Dave Grohl's really good. I like Dave Grohl. I'm not a fan of the Foo Fighters, but I do like some of their stuff. I preferred him with Kurt Cobain and Chris Novoselic, in my opinion. Here's the disc. Nevermind. Nevermind is my second favorite album. My favorite's Bleach, like I said. I love Nevermind. Really good album. Recently, when I was in at school, I was recently re-listening to this when I was in the cafeteria when all those teenagers most of my friends and stuff were acting up. I was playing Smells Like Teen Spirit. Yeah, I love this album. You'll see this everywhere. I recommend this. If you're not into if this album made alternative music popular, without this, there won't be Pearl Jam. I'm sorry, I stuttered. There won't be Pearl Jam. There won't be Alice in Chains. There won't be any alternative bands. Well, except for Pixie Fairies or whatever they're called. Whatever Kurt Cobain was inspired. But with WatchMojo.com's top 10 alternative bands, you'll see that. But this album is amazing. The cover, not so amazing. I think it's kind of weird, but this album is awesome. Next is Outtake Collection. This is Incesticide. They're having problems making another studio album by this point because when Kurt Cobain married Courtney Love, he kind of got a heroin addiction due to he had pains and stuff in his stomach. If you watch the Kurt and Courtney video, you'll see the documentary. You'll see that they'll mention that every now and then. Yeah. So they made Incesticide to fill in gaps. Incesticide's really good. For an outtake collection, I was expecting worse because there's Led Zeppelin's Coda, that was terrible. There's the Beatles' early tapes, that wasn't very good. There's just a lot of those early releases that they made earlier that never put in any studio albums are usually garbage. But Nirvana just top notched and made a great album out of it. Kurt Cobain did the artwork, by the way. If you never knew that, Kurt Cobain did this artwork. It's pretty hilarious. My favorite song in here is probably Sliver and Stain. I love those two songs. And Eurozone, the final song in there, the B-side, Smells Like Teen Spirit, is pretty good too. Let's take a look at the booklet before we start looking at the CD. This time it's a booklet. It's not much though. I bought this the same time I got Bleach and Nevermind because I just wanted to buy all these Nirvana CDs because Nirvana is my favorite band, and they're definitely worth it in my opinion. Definitely. Incesticide's amazing. I love this album. My third favorite. I like all their albums in a whole. Like literally, I like all of them. This is a really good album and definitely a really good one to have in their collection. Here's their final studio album, In Utero. This is my very first Nirvana album I ever bought. I bought this for $5 out of Books A Million in a bargain bin. I was like, oh heck yeah, I'm grabbing this. I wanted to get into Nirvana so badly. I never heard of them until I watched WatchMojo.com's history video of it. I said, do you have any Nirvana CDs? They're like, yeah, we have one in the $5 bargain bin. I'm like, I'm taking this because I wanted to get one. I got one. There we go. In Utero has another great track list. I love this one. My favorite song is Heart Shaped Box, but I love Rape Me. I love Penny Royalty. Just the track list is. I haven't listened to this album in a while. I do want to listen to it again. Might listen to it again. There's the booklet. I like the Christmas picture with Chris and Kurt Cobain. It's hilarious. It's a shame this is their final album because I think everything was going well. Just Kurt Cobain had emotional problems. He just went through shit, man. I feel bad for him. That's the one rock star I always cry to. But yeah, Nirvana In Utero, really good album. I'm in video production. I made a trilogy of movies. They're called Time. The first one was based off of Pink Floyd's song Time, and the second one it was nothing special. And the third one, I did a video for Kurt Cobain. I used Heart Shaped Box out of the CD and made a video out of it. I'm not uploading it on YouTube due to copyright, so I'm not gonna get myself arrested. So yeah, this is a good album. I recommend this. Sadly, they only made 4 studio albums, but I really like all their albums. Bleach, Blue doesn't count, but these 4 albums are just all great. Their debut, their sophomore album, their outtake collection, and In Utero, they're all really good albums. These albums are just all really good. I think all the songs in here are great. All the tracks are amazing. In order, my 4 favorites In Utero, then to Incesticide, Nevermind, and then Bleach. Yeah, it's in the release order, which is kind of funny that I never really do that. Put this back in the middle. Okay. Alright, since no more studio albums, there's like a couple compilations and stuff. Alright. Showing you the CDs first. I have MTV Unplugged in New York on my iPod. I don't have Live Tonight Sold Out. I don't have those. So, well, those are DVD-wise, but for CD-wise, I don't have Money Banks of Wishka. I don't have the MTV Unplugged in New York. I don't have the With the Lights Out box set, and those two the single DVD CDs. I need to get those. But here's Nirvana's Greatest Hits album, Black Album. This was originally, I think, mail-in order. Then they released it into stores. This release has the song "You Know You're Right," which was unreleased. It was never released in any of the studio albums, and it was the last song that they recorded with Kurt Cobain. So that song is amazing. One of my favorite songs from Kurt Cobain there. This is a really good greatest hits. This is the way greatest hits should be. So that is a great track list of 14 great songs. It's only missing, like, probably, it's missing like 2. It's missing the B-side for Smells Like Teen Spirit, and it's missing Love Buzz. Those and Stain. I think Stain's not even in here. Stain in here? No, Stain's not even in there either. So it's missing a couple good songs, but other than that, it's a good track list. Love me some Nirvana. I love the Black Album. This greatest hits is really good. If you want to get into Nirvana, if you're going to get into Nirvana, if you don't want to buy an album, just start with this. You can find these for $11, dirt cheap. I would recommend to get this greatest hits over the Icon release. Yep. Then we got Sliver, the best of the box. This is an outtake compilation, and well, except this one's more like home demos. It has a couple. It has some unreleased stuff. It has Spark Through with the from the Fecal Matter when Nirvana was known as Fecal Matter, Sappy, and Come As You Are demos. So that's pretty cool. And it has their cover on Led Zeppelin's Heartbreaker, which doesn't sound very good because it was off of an amateur live show. But it isn't bad. I listened to this through my stereo. It's not bad. It's not a bad little thing to have if you're a Nirvana fan. It's interesting. Has a little history book in here too, which is pretty sweet. Like I said, I can grab any. I want to have any Nirvana CD. I'm gonna buy them all. Even stuff that's never been released, I'll try to hunt down on the internet because I really want every Nirvana thing ever, because this is my favorite band. I'm obsessive. I'm a teen spirit. Here's one of the things I wanted to get, like right here. I don't know if this is a CD, but maybe it is. Here's those 2 singles CDs I'm looking forward to. Come As You Are and Lithium. Yeah. It's like a little history book. It's pretty sweet that they put it in a little booklet like this for a CD release. I bought this along with one DVD, which I'll show you in a few minutes. Here's the disc. Looks like a cassette tape. Pretty cool. I like the cover. It has like cassette tapes. It's pretty sweet. This isn't bad. And then finally for CDs, I'll have the Icon CD. This is the latest Nirvana CD that came out, like I think 2010. It's released by I think by Universal and Geffen. So, if you're gonna go like which greatest hits should I have? This one or this one? Get this one. This one's way better. This one is decent, but I don't like this one. It doesn't have that much good tracks on it. It's just missing a lot of songs, and I don't think this release is. I just think this release is garbage. But I got it for Christmas, so you know, who cares? I don't care. At least I have it. I don't use it though. I never even played this. My dad used this. He ripped this because he likes Nirvana. This was before I owned the black CD. Get the CD out. There it is. It's like still brand new. It's never been used. It goes in my CD player, but I never use it. So I think I should never use it. Just keep it in the case. But I have it. It's good for a cheap price, but not worth it. Now for DVD, I have Unplugged in New York on DVD. I bought this with the Sliver CD. This is a really good episode of the series. Might be the best episode that ever came out. I love Unplugged, but Nirvana's episode was just fantastic. I love this so much. Finally got a good price on it. It's a Region. I think it's Region 0. Yeah, it's a Region 0 DVD. You can play it on anything. It's a really good DVD. I might watch this again actually tonight. I'll watch it again. Definitely watching it. There's a booklet here. I do want to get this on CD because I want to. Like I said, I'm a completist. I have it on my iPod, but I'd rather have it on everything. Just love this. I love playing this on my iPod. Just maybe I like listening to music when I'm about to fall asleep, and listening to that was just amazing. It made me fall asleep. There's the disc. And I like the inside of the case too. Really cool live show. One of their best live performances ever made. Definitely recommend this. Get this. You need to get this if you're a Nirvana fan, or if you're going to become a Nirvana fan, pick this DVD up. It's amazing. Alright, one little thing I want to show you in this video. I don't want to show it on pictures or anything, since I have editing software. I have the Kurt Cobain journal. Yes, I am a Nirvana fan. I gotta have this in my collection. This thing is sweet. I got this for Christmas. It was just really nice of my cousin to give me this. I love the insides, what Kurt Cobain writes. I love it. Look at that. Looks like a freaking G.I. Joe hanging on himself. I love this. This is so messed up. One of my cousins saw me open this up. He's like, one of my other cousins, he's also a Nirvana fan. When he saw me opening this up, he's like, "Oh my god, man, I gotta take a look at this, dude." I love this one. This one's pretty cool. This is a really cool little book to have. If you want to know some stuff about Kurt Cobain, you can pick this up. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, that's pretty much it. All my Nirvana albums. I do want to get more CDs. I'm still looking. When I get money, I still look for Nirvana CDs. I want to find the Litholite Top box set. I want to get all the CDs and DVDs next, and then get all the get the Kurt and Courtney DVD. I want to get everything of that. There we go, Pete. Hope you enjoyed the video. I love Nirvana. I hope you buy some Nirvana CDs if you have any. I don't know if you do, but I recommend to get all the studio albums are really good, so I recommend getting all the studio albums. And if you want to get, if you know you're right, if you want to try out Nirvana, if you never heard them, if you want to get into them, get this before you buy the studio albums, because this is a good compilation. Don't get this. Don't get this. This is not worth it. This the same thing except less tracks and pretty crappy, cheapo thing. But yeah, that's my Nirvana collection. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed those little pictures, because this is the first time I'm editing videos for YouTube. So if it's choppy, I'm sorry, guys. All right, see you guys around, and have a good spring. Have a good weekend, and peace.